M.I.C, Massachusetts Institute of Clown, and this is our first event. Shout out to my dude Oak Lone Tree for having us.
Yeah!
Battler to my left, all the way from Connecticut, introduce yourself.
Yo, my name's Brash. Shout out to Dubbz, S-Grams for riding up with me. A on audio, penalty box. What up?
Rapping to my right, all the way from Maine, make some noise. Tell them who you are.
Jay motherfucking Dubbz, balls deep in your mother from Fresno to Maine, dog. Let's fucking go.
Yo. J Dubbz is a fat tard with no heart. When I start, I'll tear his gigantic frame apart. He thinks he got a part, delusional about his mark, thinking that his floating door was bigger than Noah's Ark. So you can talk a lot and try to act like you're hard when your voice box sounds like it was ripped out and scarred. When you talk, it sounds like a casket lid opens. When you rap, sounds like a whack version of cannabis with less focus. A battle with me was smart though, cause you'll be seen across the globe and they'll note that there's an asshole in your throat to blow smoke. Dubbz ain't worth the 20, so his name is ironic, the opposite of iconic. Your dirty cunt smells like vomit. I hope you have a fucking heart attack on Christmas. Falling in the tree, nothing left but broken dreams and wishes. Just so you know, your flow has me watching and chin and giggling, and I won't even hear the words you say when you dissin', cause you own that bullfrog steed. In your bullshit tea. You don't spit no freeze, plus you look old and weak. And that's just on the surface. Let me deconstruct your pattern and murder your plan of action and subtract like simple mathematics. Your cannabis voice and cadence have these people losing patience. I'll make a disaster happen while you hope this crowd plays local favorites. But Brash has done 2 shows in Nass in the past 2 years, which means Brash has done more for Mass than you have your whole career. To me, you sound sloppy. To you, this is a hobby. CT sees you as an offie and I drove here, call a highway robbery. So let's add it back. Fat gut for your pasty slab. You got the whitest flow of anybody I've ever had to battle at. So prep this honky his toe tag, zip him up in his body bag. I'll make him disappear Copperfield like his mother's bloody maxi pads. Time.
Yo!
Everybody in the back, keep holding it down. Word up.
Alright. Yo, now I'm about to name every rapper from CT that broke into the game and became a top gun. Not one!
Yeah.
So what are you, different? What is the indifference? You think you're extra better when you're spitting? Then let's get into some clever writtens. Cause he'll get outshined next to a mic. You're like Scottie Pippen. Yo, now how do you got a pedophile smile? Looking like you just might touch a child. See, he's trying to use little kids to break into the game head first. Sandusky style. But see, you know what? He sucks. And he eats nuts. So I'm gonna beat him, kicking my feet up. You defeating me, you better get your fucking schemes up. See, his noodles cooked from ODing when he was 16, but if you ask B, then he's tough. No shells, but will he be beat up? And since we're talking Italian cuisine, I'll get in my Cali zone. And for cheese and dough, I'll be flipping this pizza. See, if this CT fuck tries to mean mug, we just might give him a clean cut. Leave him leaking just to prove you ain't gotta be a crip to trip when you see blood. Yo, see, usually I'd sleep on these dudes, but fuck it, I'll take the views. Even if he isn't in my caliber of rapping. I mean, he must have hit up Maroney like, can I bust? So this was just a disaster waiting to happen. Yo, see, usually when I watch battles, it's like oohs and ahs. And I watch your battles, and it was like ew and nah. See, you got a menstrual flow. Blood, gush, drip, point blank, period. And since you're running off at the loose slips, I'll split them before I leave. I mean, I'll leave this pussy ripped. Yo, see, I watch your battles. Your words rhyme and shit when you spit, but they're far from the hottest scripts. It's a bunch of irrelevant multis, and your home crowd is legit and sounds sick. But when I break down your setups, it hit, and what I noticed was this. There goes 2 bars, 4 bars, and 6, and then I realized it's been a waste of my time, because in your rhymes, punchlines doesn't even exist.
Round 2 on Brash, whenever you ready, man.
I'll make you cry so hard, you'll shit your pants while you do it. See, Mr. Potato Head here battles, but he never makes music. I asked around, some people said you made minor improvements, but others think you suck, and now I'm standing here to prove it, loser. I hope it follows you to the grave, where a random family member buries you for minimum wage. El bundiga que suave. I stay up on my job while you eat food and get sloppy. Well, fuck this kid. My name's Brash. Go and cop me. Dog store down the street from the spot carries copies. Or hit up iTunes. There's more to my career than a single YouTube of me killing Dubbz like some money I blew through. And yo, tape deck is a bitch ass, best believe I'm coming for truth. But none of you know who the fuck that is, so I'll refocus on you. This forgettable, regrettable, never ever ate a vegetable, entire career minuscule, taco crust up in his mandibles, you four-fan having punchline receptacle, you cannabis getting watt cleft over any instrumental. Yo, let's get this straight, you can't spit at a rate to ever get compensated past an eighth of your weight. But actually, no one would ever pay you $100, so the next time you come back here, you better have a tummy tuck. So go to the gym, do jumping jacks and sit-ups. Come back to an empty crib, I'll have you mad at the locks like beat nuts. J-Dubbz sucks and swallows, grow a J-Lo haircut. Then get some tight pants and get a Jay-Z shape up. Cause you get jacked more often than them JD beats, punk. And you sound like Marge Simpson's sisters when you think you ripping it. You just a creaky door. I'ma leave that shit kicked in. Time.
Word, round 2 on J-Dubbz.
Alright. Now, some rappers like bars, some rappers like jokes, but like I was telling his wife this morning, I'm a believer in both. See, my whole fam hit that, like a piñata. First, it was one-on-one, then one hit it, then one, then one. Spanish music in the back, Jimmy hats, and everybody had sombreros on. Yo, see, I pounded that. You would have thought Mills Lane said to get it on, so while you think I'm in the back mowing your lawn, I'm bringing that meat and cheese to his front door like Papa John's. See, that pussy's hairier than Shaka Khan, it's wider than an octagon. That bitch could fit more fingers inside her at one time than the Octomom.
Oh, shit. That's fucked up.
Yo, but see, when I first met her, I thought she was a long-haired drummer. Maybe even a little chucker. I was like, oh, yo, what up? That's your brother? He was like, nah, that's my lover. I was like, ah. Yeah. But see, on some real shit, I got a big frame, but all the same, I could still fuck your dame. I could picture the love scene now. Her French kissing my dick while my stomach covers her up from the rain. Yo, but see, fuck that. Brash, this is weak to a vandal. This is beast to a cattle. The way you play with words, I gotta believe you just truly suck at Scrabble. Yo, see, when I battle, I'll bring the head back from this cat from I Battle. Brittany Murphy, Amy Winehouse, just to name a few other white bitches who died trying to chew more than they could handle. Yo. Now Brash wants to run shit. Brash wants the fame. So while Brash tries to build up, I'm gonna break down his name. See, in the dictionary, Brash can mean sickness or a smashing blow when it's dealt. But it can also mean fragments, which is pieces of a whole separated from themselves and brittle. So really, it seems to me your name is just a cry for help. Because if Brash means brittle and brittle is weak, then clearly you never really even believed in yourself. Get him. Yeah. Yo, check it out. See, you look like a backpacker, your style is ass backwards, so I came to eat his candy bars and then I'll throw away this rapper. Woo! Yeah. Done.
Woo! Yeah. Round 3, it's on Brash.
Yo! Yeah. Hitting the finish it quick, knifing you up in the ribs with syllable spit, giving this asshole a kick for thinking he could ever get up in the ring with me and spit!
Yo, keep it tight!
Say it again. And that violence mentioned is like an apprehension from an apparition, but you lost defenses, so come on in at me. Your verbal attacking is like packing your fat in the back of a taxi. It's pretty taxing, and I was keeping it simple, but the shit that you lack left me pretty uninspired. I'd rather battle the backseat. Yo, I get liver than the normal prescribed prize fighters you can't touch because you can't afford to lose us alive and get at me. Yo, give me a Bic lighter and him a couple bundles of sticks so we can try to build back home. I'll be burning his bridge. You spend like 4 hours a day in the fridge eating shit. That makes you the only Mexican ever that can't swim. Sink to the bottom where you and your homies belong. Try to make a career, try to write a few songs. I'll kill your music with a bullet if you ever got on, because if you ever caught a buck, that'd make you a slow, creaky pun. Tax write-offs none. I'll take the moon and the sun and cause an eclipse. Whoever the fuck J-Dubbz is, eventually impale like I do with these rhymes. He's all puffy behind my bars. You can't get no shine. Get it? You can't get no shine. Like the rapper past his prime. You're a soft biter like when you're useless, toothless, mother gum swine. Like he was straight blind, trying to read all the signs. He misinterpreted the label, drank down cyanide. I'd be laughing at your wake if only you had lost some weight and didn't eat so many cheese doodles and pancakes. Didn't get into a match with Brash, turned flake. Ran back across the border to live on another day. Manufacturing $3 DVDs nobody plays. Woo! And I'm just poking fun, though I could break that schnoz in your face. Yo, you from Maine, but give you pain? Yo, you really come across as fake. And you didn't do a good job of representing your stake. Cause everywhere I go, I let them know that PBX is in the place. time.
Word, yo, round 3, it's on J-Dubbz.
Yo.
Dun, dun, dun.
Now we was chilling. Then he got on some crazy shit like that zombie from Miami, man, I swear to God. Except he wasn't eating a dude's face, he was giving him a blowjob and jerking him off.
Shut up back there!
Yo, see, it was me, mad heads, even the cops. Everyone was screaming. I yelled, "Stop, dog!" Thought they might bust shots till he turned around like, "It's okay, I'm not on bath salts." Yo. Now third is supposed to be the body bag round, but since my first 2 already put him on the ground, now it's like a bear with his food, because I'm just playing with dude while he's down. Yo, see, you beat yourself with your own mind simply by not putting in enough time. I heard your music, it's alright, but it sounds like it's the same beats with the same rhymes. Boring and repetitive, the biggest diva bitch in the world wouldn't want that shine. You're a diamond in the rough, but archaeologists don't want that find. Faggot Charlie Sheen wouldn't want your lines. Yo, so I don't know what got you thinking you're the sickest in the stock, cause you couldn't be dope if you was pots that was actually cooking rocks. Fuck Brash, change your name to M.I.C. Broke Watch, cause in your battle, when it broke and dropped, you stopped, bend down to pick up your little clock, and that moment in time surpassed any of your rhymes and became the biggest shine you ever got. Yo, but you know who else's cheap ass watch broke in the middle of a battle and they had to bend down to grab it? Nobody. Congrats, you're the first one, faggot. Now I'm about to burst your bubble. Your own team doesn't want you in the huddle. With the ball, you're not that go-to guy by that goal line because you probably just fumble. So try and start trouble and we'll chuckle while you're lying in a puddle, because I don't need to shoot metal to leave Brash buckled. I'll just hold metal and give Brash knuckles. Yo. So next time, give me a rapper that's not just a meal and who's actually ill, and tell Logic send me another Connecticut faggot to kill.
Oh, shit.
Alright, yo, make some noise if y'all was feeling that battle. Yeah! Alright, make some noise if y'all think J-Dubbz took that. Yeah! Make some noise if y'all think Brash took that. I need the rappers to dap it up. Alright, yo, everybody go smoke your cigarettes. Grab your drink. We gotta come back with a performance or 2. Then we gotta keep it moving.